you guys for coming out today. We are ready to eat.
My name is Eder Garcia, salesman.
I'm Jaime Zamaripa. I'm the numbers guy. I handle a lot of the financial stuff that goes on.
I'm Giovanna Aguilar. And I'm Leslie Acosta, the designer. So at the beginning of the school year, our teacher, Mr. Zomsky, at the beginning of the year, Mr. Zomsky,
All right, Mr. Zalofsky, he provided us with a what bugs us worksheet, and we it's to help us find out what we wanted to, what problems affected us all in the group, and help put us in these groups ourselves. And one day, while we were trying to get to know one another, because we had to get to know each other in our groups, we had to get to know, we wanted to go out to eat together, and we spent a lot of the time just arguing over where to eat. And that's why we created this solution, which
we have these categories. Well, we have our first these categories, which help you by if you want to do breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or the pricing you could do about like $10, $20, and $30, and the genre, and again the time of day. Alright, so another feature that we would like to have on our app is a spinning wheel. So as you can see here, we have a bunch of restaurants that are here from Grand Island. So in the future, what we would like to do is expand this, and let's say you're in Lincoln or Omaha, you can just like take out your phone and do like it connects to your location. So where you are at, it adjusts to your location, and it's easier and makes it faster to be able to know where to go to eat. And then some of our competitors would be Yelp. Yelp is an app that helps people to find great local businesses, for example, mechanics or dentists, or for example, events as well. And it also allows people to do reviews. And then Uber Eats as well as Grubhub are delivery apps. And these are actually all indirect, so they really don't affect us or our competitors to us. And we also did further research, and what makes us different is that we provide a quicker and easier way to be able to know where to eat and decisions.
Customer segments. We're trying to aim for teenagers, parents, and anyone that has takes a long time to decide where to eat, which is basically everyone, because I'm pretty sure that you guys have all had a family outing where you guys couldn't decide where to eat in less than 5 minutes. Like for me, yeah, it probably takes us about 30 minutes just to figure out where to eat.
And here's our market size. In the U.S., there is a total of 660,755 restaurants, per status.com. In Grand Island, or not Grand Island, in Nebraska or around the Nebraska area, we found that it would be over 4,000 restaurants, which we considered our segmented addressable market. And from our financial model we used, we found that we had a 50.9% market share of that segmented addressable market within the first year.
Acquiring the customer. First, we would need to get the restaurants on board. So we're thinking of trial testing, which would basically we let them be on our app for a few months and see how that works, and see if they get more business, and if they do, then maybe they local businesses would talk more to other ones. That way they could see that our app would be working. And acquiring app users would be by advertisement on social media, and it'd be a direct download from there. And then expanding our business. We plan to expand our business outside of Grand Island in around maybe 2 years.
Here's our revenue streams and our forecast as well. In the year one, we expect to make around over $83,000, and majority of that coming from the restaurants, which is our main source of revenue. We'll be charging about $40 as of right now for them to be on as a monthly fee to them, which would be beneficial to both us and them. They get more business, we get a nice little fee paid to us. Then there would be also money coming from ads, which there would be about a little over $1,300 from ads in the first year. And we would do a cost per impression sort of model, which would be cost per 1,000 impressions. I believe we get $5 per 1,000 impressions coming from that. Year 2, we grow to over $210,000. And then year 3, we grow to over $260,000. Our gross profit margin is in fact 100%. We do not really have any cost of goods sold in our app because most of the videos will come from the app development itself, which doesn't involve really what it costs to sell the product. And so our MVP, which is what we showed you earlier, the website, to get that, we first created that. That is what we did, and then we then spoke to restaurants about being on that said app. We created a Google form. We created business cards as well to give to the restaurants to go to the link to sign up for the app. And our result, we worked our main revenue source. At first we were thinking of charging the app users. Then we thought that probably wouldn't be the best way to make money. People would rather have a free app than a app they have to pay for. So we found that charging the restaurants themselves would most likely bring about more revenue and be a better way of making money. Capital requirements, so the total amount we require is $41,100. There will be $32,000 put into making a medium complexity mobile app. There will be $3,000 made or put into marketing, $600 into obtaining a trademark for the Ready2Eat, and then there will be a $5,000 liquidity cushion for unexpected expenses or such, and then $500 that was provided by the school. So the total amount we need is the $40,600 for 16.3% at a post-money evaluation of $254,458. Okay, this is a little pie chart of what our main cost will be, the startup costs. Of course, most of it is that development. And then the rest of it just goes to administrative and marketing costs. Now, our exit strategy, we're looking at a 3-year plan, sell to a strategic buyer such as Yelp, in fact, or others such as those. Our internal rate of return for the investor will be about 48.7%. The money multiplier on that investment will be 2.7, and then the projected net investor return after, or based on 16% of our $576,000 cash flow, will be around $68,767. Now we're open to questions.